way, and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Is this a dagger, which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I see thee, I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Fear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath filled me with fire. Hark! Peace. My husband?
I have done the deed. Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the raveled sleeve of care. Debt of each day's life. Sore labor's bath, balm for minds, great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still a cry to all the house, glamours with murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy thane, do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things. Go get water, and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring the daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go, carry them and smear the city grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look upon it again, I dare not.
Infirm of purpose! Give me the daggers! The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears the painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal, for it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is't with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Ha! They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's oceans wash this blood clean from my hands? No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of the deed. Ah, how easy it is then. Your constancy hath left you unattended.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou couldst.
Okay, a lot happens in between that scene of Duncan's murder and the banquet scene. Macbeth is crowned king because both of Duncan's sons, Malcolm and Donalbain, have fled in different directions, and they suppose that they were the ones that plotted to kill their own father in order to become kings. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but who knows why. Shakespeare can get away with it. At this point, Macbeth also has decided that he has assassinated Banquo, his friend, because Banquo started to suspect him of foul play to become the king, because he was the one who knew about the prophecy. And therefore, Banquo's ghost comes back to haunt him here while he's in a celebratory banquet with all the other nobles.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer the feast is sold. That is not often vouched while 'tis making. 'Tis given with welcome to feed were best at home. From thence the sauce to meat is ceremony. Meeting were bare without it.
Sweet remembrance. Now, good digestion, wait on appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness, sit.
Here had we now our country's honor roofed, with a grace person of our Banquo present, who may I rather challenge for unkindness than pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays blame upon his promise. Please it, your highness, to grace with us your royal company.
The table's full!
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it that moves your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His Highness is now.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. I pray you, keep seat. The fit is momentary upon thought. He will again be well. If much you know him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and a bold one, that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fears. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and starts. Impostors should you fear. Would well become a woman's story by a winter's fire, authorized by her grandam. Shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there. Behold, look, lo, how say you? Why, what care I if thou canst not speak too? If charnel houses and our graves must send those that we bury back, then our monuments shall be the maws of kites.
What? Quite unmanned in folly?
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie, for shame!
Blood hath been shed here. In the olden time, a remained statue purged a gentle wail. Aye, and since too, murders have been performed here, too terrible for the ear. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, with 20 mortal murders from their crowns, and push us from their stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit. Give me some wine. Fill. Full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table. To our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss, would he were here, and all. And to him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
But, quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of time.
What man dare? I dare! Approach thou like a rugged Russian bear, the armed rhinoceros, the hurricane tiger. Take any shape but that, and my firm nerves shall never tremble, or be alive again, and dare me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling, I inhabit them. Protest me, the baby of a girl. Hence! Horrible shadow! Unreal mockery! Hence! Why so? Being gone, I'm a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting, with most admired disorder.
Can such things be, and overcome us like a summer's cloud, without our special sense of wonder? You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe. When now I think you can behold such sights, while keeping the natural ruby of your cheeks, mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend His Majesty.
A kind good night to all.
It will have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have, by maggot pies and choufs and rooks, the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds at morning, which is which?
How sayest thou that Macbeth denies his presence at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I hear it by the way, but I will send. There's not a one of them, but in his house I keep a servant feed. I will tomorrow, and betimes I will, to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I am bent to know by worse means worse. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. I am in blood, stepped in so far that, returning were as tedious as going over. Strange things I have in head that will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all nature, sleep.
Come, will to sleep. By self and strange abuse is the nation fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young indeed.
Okay. Shaken by Banquo's visit, Macbeth seeks out the weird sisters. And here's one of them. To get more information, more prophecy, basically. And they give him 3 pieces of information. 1, that he should beware of Macduff. 2, that no man of woman born can ever harm Macbeth. And 3, that he needs not worry about anything unless Birnam Wood moves to Dunsinane Hill, his castle.
Thrice the brinded calf hath mewed, thrice and once the hedged pigs whined. Harper cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone, days and nights has 31, sweltered venom sleeping got, boiled through first it the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Fillet of a funny snake, in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog, will of bat and tongue of dog.